Welcome to your daily focus for August the 4th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my videos with family and friends. Absolutely. And thank you for the communication that you have with me. I love hearing your stories. I pray for you in your struggles. I celebrate your happiness and your joy at all times. With the ads, I do have my own settings, but now in order to upload and it was for a while now, but the COVID-19, when no humans were really showing up for work, you had to fill out all this stuff in order to upload a video, and it had to be all about the content and if you have children in it, if they're swearing in it, if it doesn't have to do with COVID-19. But there was a million and one different things that you really had to read through and check off. And I think I became, because I don't swear and I don't really get into the political worlds, I'm just giving you a message of how to live your day to the fullest and tap into the energy that's around you to be as successful as you can be going forward. So I think that I'm now, a prime candidate for a lot of ads. So they're upping my ads on me behind my back, and I have to manually go back in again and change it all over again. So thank you for letting me know. I will try and check the videos, but I can't until they're live. And sometimes, guys, I've had a long day, and I'm doing this late at night, and it's past my bedtime usually, and so I hit record, I hit upload, and I hit release when the upload's done, and I crawl into bed. So if you're early onto my channel, I do apologize if you're getting a lot of commercials. Know that I'm trying to go in and stop that as soon as it happens. I usually put one at the beginning and one at the end. Yes, I do this for free, but the little bit that I do get, the trickles, does help pay for me to actually show up and be here for you. So, but I don't want you to have to suffer through 15, 20 ads in order to get the message. And I don't think you get the messages clear when it's interrupted. I mean, I'm going with a flow, so I think you need to hear it in a flow as well. So I will try and stay on top of that. If I missed, leave me a little message as soon as I can get to my computer. I will fix that. And it's kind of funny because that one you have to fix at a computer. You can't do it on your phone or anything while you're on the go. And I'm always on the go. So let's get to the reading. So we have the 4 today. The 4 is all about, well, it could be home and family. Absolutely. That could be a big part of the 4 energy, but it's more about stability and bringing in that stability, bringing in that security, bringing in that, and it could also do with your private emotional part of you. Okay, and growing that, making that stronger. So your emotion and your intellect is working as one going forward in order to bring in that balance, in order to bring in that harmony. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it is a 16. We are in full moon energy. The 16 is the tower energy. But in numerology, it's just a little softer than the tower energy, whereas it is eradicating something in your life that no longer needs to be in your life. Okay, now no, even with the tower energy, if you get the tower card in a reading, I'd say 95% of the time, it is taking away something that you have been hanging on to, that you have been afraid to release, afraid to let go, afraid to walk away from, and the tower energy comes in and takes it away for you. And it may be absolutely devastating to you at the time, but if you look back, you will see how it righted your path, how it made your steps stronger. It allowed you to step into your courage or your strength, or recognize that inner warrior inside of you, or your potential to go forward, or maybe a whole new path completely. 1 + 6 is a 7, and that's standing in your truth. So you have to honor your emotions. You have to honor your values. You have to honor your, oh, the word is right there. They're showing me pictures. You have to honor you, your beliefs, your goals, your dreams, your desires, what you want to transform in your life, what you want to change in your life, what you stand up for now in the present in your life. Sun is in Leo, fiery Leo. Moon is in Aquarius. I think pretty well the whole day. I think I might move into Pisces as we crawl into bed, or maybe we're already asleep. So we'll wake up tomorrow with that Pisces moon, that dreamy Pisces moon. The Aquarian energy is more of it's fair, it's truthful, it's more of a social, it's more of brainstorming, get together with other people, working in unison with each other's talents and abilities. And I believe Mercury is finally moving into Leo, I think, later in the evening as well. So we'll wake up to Mercury being in Leo, where we'll have a confidence in our voice, what we're saying. We can be more persuasive. Absolutely. It's a great time for storytellers because the gift of gab comes a lot easier, especially when it's something that you want to talk about, something that you want to. And if it's a story, I mean, writers, this is your time to really put pen to paper. And whether it's poetry or fiction or whatever you may write, maybe this is a good time to journal. You will find that, or at least record yourself talking about what is happening in your life, how you are growing, where you want change, what you want to bring in. Let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? Judgment. This is a good full moon energy. The Judgment card shows up. The Judgment card is here to reward you for your past actions, especially when you thought you were spinning your wheels or nobody was noticing. Where you thought you should have got a thank you and you did not, or nobody even noticed that you did what you did in order to make everything come together so flawlessly, seamlessly. The Judgment card sees where you are working on your path and trying to move forward and gives you some small reward in order to give you that hope, incentive to keep moving forward in your path. And if you have been slacking, because sometimes, there is a negative energy to everything that I talk about as a positive, this is a time to realign your focus to where you want to grow, where you want to step forward, what goals you want to meet for yourself, what successes you want to have for yourself. So the next time this energy comes around, your rewards are plentiful. The Strength card. Oh, wow, what strong cards today. The Strength card, walking with integrity. Whenever the Strength card, the 8 energy, shows up, it's always asking us for an action, too. We can't just sit on our couches and our fuzzy PJs and just hope that life will get better. We actually have to do something in order to, we have to walk the walk, so to speak, talk the talk. Even if we're not feeling it, we need to start raising our vibration to meet the vibrational energy of the things that we're hoping for in our life. Because if we were at that vibrational energy, it'd already be present in our life. This is about trustworthiness. This is about compassion, empathy. This is about having integrity and gaining the respect of others through your actions, not necessarily through your words. And the King of Swords, oh, he's a feisty one. He's the one that says, no, we're going now. We're going now into our tomorrow. And whatever doesn't match my goal, my dream, my desire, my want, then it's gone. I'm using the sword and it's out. I'm cutting it away. It no longer is going to be a part of my path because it's holding me back. It's weighing me down. It's not allowing me to go forward with the strength, with the agility that I want or need, desire. So you got to kind of have to watch with the King of Swords too, because especially with Mercury changing signs into Leo, um, we're gonna feel the Mercury energy a lot more because it's in the final stage before it moves over, right? Um, so it's in Cancer. This is a time when we can just say something because we have to say it. We have to get it off our chest. They've pushed the buttons, and I've bitten my tongue too many times, and there's blood dripping down here. For goodness sakes, I'm just gonna say it, and you say it, and you ruffle feathers, or you burn a bridge, or you really have to think things through. Remember, once again, we have a king to remind us to stay grounded, to think it through. What are my words going to do? Is it going to bring about the results or the actions or the atmosphere or the environment or the energy that I want it to? Or is it going to do the exact opposite because I flew off the handle, because I didn't think it through? I didn't realize how hurtful it was, or how I was kind of centering on one thing instead of seeing the whole picture. Or there could be so many faux pas, so to speak, when it comes to what we're saying, because we're dynamic, and we're full of energy, and we're restless, and we want to go, and we see what's holding us back, and we push it out of the way. We cut it out of our lives, and we may just jump the gun on some things. So think it through. Understand what you want to say and what response you want from what you say. Let's get a mantra card here. And our card today is, our mantra today is celebration, let go and have fun. Well, that is the Leo sun energy, and we have Mercury moving into Leo later tonight. So let the party begin in Leo, so to speak, right? It's about celebration. It's about letting go. It's about having fun. It's, we could be struggling between having fun and doing things that fill us with passion and joy and happiness and giggles and love, over responsibilities and getting serious and getting grounded and taking care of our obligations, our responsibilities, the things that matter. And so we may be actually kind of pulling ourselves in two different directions here today. And our mantra is to remember to, yes, get the work done, but also to take time to have fun, to celebrate who you are. Maybe something that happened today. Maybe something that happened yesterday or last week. Maybe just celebrating yourself and understanding your beauty and how much you do really deserve. How great your talents or your abilities are. Celebrate, let go, and have fun. See what the book says to celebration. Now is the time to celebrate a special event and have some fun. Get ready for a party, a wedding, a graduation, a job promotion, a festivity, or create your own. This is a time to celebrate and be joyful. It can be a special moment to spend with family or friends in a positive and uplifting environment. Let go of worry, let go of doubt. Focus on the abundance available to you right now. Eat, drink, dance, be merry, and enjoy the pleasures and memories that these special occasions bring. The mantra is, I enjoy special moments with my loved ones and friends. I enjoy happiness. I'm a magnet for happiness, joy, fun, laughter. And we'll get an animal here. And somebody asked me if I cut my hair. No, you know what? I always cut my hair during a new moon cycle, so I get the length, so I get the growth. So I missed this new moon completely. Far too busy to even think of taking a scissors to my hair, or goodness gracious, having an appointment. My life just doesn't work that way right now. There is no time for appointments. But I've got no problems taking the scissors to my own head. But I won't do it during a full moon energy, because then I get the extremely slow growth, and I want to get the length so I can do something different with it. So I'm trying to get it to a certain point. Okay. But thank you for the compliments. Oh, look at this. Build your wings. When's the last time we saw the butterfly? When's the last time we saw this butterfly telling us to build our wings? I love the story of the butterfly. The butterfly just amazes me. You know what that little caterpillar must think as he makes this cocoon around himself and then just kind of almost goes into a trance-like state. And as those wings start to grow, and you can't cut the cocoon, you'll kill the butterfly, because part of the growing process is the struggle of breaking free from that very cocoon you built around yourself. Does this sound familiar in our lives? And breaking free, and by doing that we actually exercise our wings to the point where we will be able to fly once we break out of that cocoon. So don't look for the shortcut, especially, we have strength here today, but we do have the King of Swords kind of, he's kind of a shortcut kind of guy. If it looks like it's an easier path, chances are, and we don't really want to do that. We want to think it through. Remember, we had the Judgment card first, so our actions are being watched. Our motives, our reasoning behind why we want to go forward, what goals we want to accomplish, all that plays a part. And this is about building your wings. So in some ways we do. We put a glass ceiling over top of us. We tell ourselves that we can't for whatever reason. We shouldn't for whatever reason. We couldn't for whatever reason. And we sit there and we talk it out with ourselves, and then it's like it's okay not to do that or this, and we kind of cocoon ourselves, right? And this is asking us to realize that you have wings and to break free of that cocoon, that thing holding you back, because it'll make you stronger. It will allow you to fly. Anyways, let's go to the book, to the butterfly. There's the butterfly. Build your wings. Believe, joy, transformation, and confidence. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. So it is about taking a risk, very much like the King of Swords tells us to take a risk. Even in the full moon reading, it was taking a risk, but with a grounded approach, right? Butterfly comes to you with the message that it's time for you to build your wings again and fly. Butterfly is aware that you've experienced a loss. Could be death, divorce, a job, an environment, friends, feeling lonely, depleted. Butterfly believes that you can fly once again and find that joy and dance to the song within your soul. It may feel awkward at first, but with time, you will begin to feel more and more confident. So tap into that confidence. Tap into that inner warrior today. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and many times it develops when a negative situation has occurred. You might have grounded yourself, afraid to fly. Maybe a situation has forced you to stop believing that you can fly altogether. Or maybe it's many accumulation of situations that has brought you to that point where you do not believe that you can fly. But trust me, believe me, you can. Now is the time to trust and have faith that it's time for you to explore the world around you. It's time for love again. It's time to see the magic that is around you. It's time to see the magic that is within you. Butterfly also tells you that hurt from your childhood may be preventing you from spreading your wings and flying to the height that you need to be. So it could be looking backwards and understanding what somebody said as their opinion and you took as a gospel truth about yourself and who you are, your talents, your abilities, your looks, and how you should be perceived and seen in the world. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.